how you all doing today? Welcome to another Moudle. Hey guys, how you all doing today? You're welcome to another Moudle. So today we'll be talking on the Forex trading analysis. It can also be called the Forex analysis. And we have three basic ways of trading the Forex analysis. That's the Forex market, which is the fundamental analysis, the technical analysis, and also the sentimental analysis. You know, it is very, very important you know how the Forex market is being approached. You know, we have different kind of traders and personalities, and there is this popular saying that the Forex market is dynamic. So you can approach the market through different approach. So it is not necessarily everybody must be a technical trader, everybody must be a fundamental trader, everybody must be a sentimental analyst. You understand? So you can approach the Forex market from different angles, from different patterns. So I'll be talking on the fundamental, starting with the fundamental analysis. So what is fundamental analysis, guys? Basically, this is just fundamental analysis. It is like the trading of the economy of a country. When I'm talking about trading of the economy of a country, this is the type of traders that focuses on the economy of a particular country, that focuses on the political and social economy of a country. For example, now, if the United States is going to have its election, let's say, okay, on the 5th of okay, today is 5th, let's say on the 7th of July 2023 or so, thereabouts, automatically there are some traders that they know, okay, since the news is coming up, this news is going to have a kind of impact on the Forex market, on the United States dollar in particular, because it is the economy of that country. So what do those guys do? They wait for those time, and that is basically how they trade. So they don't care about any technical analysis, they don't care about any fundamental any sentimental analysis. They just trade based on the news. They trade based on the economy of a country. So for example, if Donald Trump is coming up to say something, now we know that, okay, whatever Donald Trump is saying, because Donald Trump was once when he was the president of the United States of America, automatically it is going to have an effect on the United States dollar. So whatever he says might be the outcome of, okay, if I'm going to buy the dollar, if the dollar is going to gain strength against any other currency, or I'm going to sell the dollar against any other currency. So guys, basically fundamental analysis, this is just traders that focus on the news and economy of a country. And automatically this fundamental analysis gives them an edge, okay, to know what they are doing in the market. So basically, like, you know, when Trump talks, for example, now, when Trump tweets a particular thing, or when Obama say, okay, I'm coming to speak so date, so time, automatically this fundamental analysts, these traders, fundamental traders, they are getting set, they are getting ready. Why? Because they know this, since the president of this country is going to talk, automatically there's going to be an impact on the currency of that country. So even if it's the Japanese yen, even if it's the Great British Pound, whatsoever it is, any country that you are focusing on as a fundamental analyst, you would want to understand how the economy of that country works. You want to understand how that country particularly functions. So, and you should also important that there are excuse me, there are news that comes that have impact on the Forex markets, like the US now, you know, they have some news like, let's say, the NFP, which is known as the non-farm payroll. Okay. We'll discuss this further on the fundamental analysis, because we'll be doing each of them a topic on its own, so that we are going to be, you know, giving you broader view of what it is. So basically, guys, this is just what it is about fundamental analysis. And it is also important you know that there are some platforms, there are some websites that you can go to that gives you the particular news that are going to be happening in a particular country or a particular currency pair. For example, now, okay, if you go to we have forexfactory.com, we have investing.com, these platforms, then they give you, okay, today we are having a news on GBP USD, and this news, okay, is an high impact, it's going to have impact on the market, is going to have low impact, stuff like that. And automatically, this makes the fundamental traders automatically get said that, okay, today we are going to make money or we are going to lose money, whatever the case be. So these guys don't care about the technical aspect of trading. They don't care about anything. What they are focused basically is on just coming into the market when there is a news, when the big guys is making any statements and they want to place their trade. So guys, this is just how fundamental analysis works. So if Joe Biden is coming to say something now, he's having a speech, and then I want to know whether it's going to have a positive impact on the United States dollar or not. So particularly if it has a huge impact and I'm going for it, by then I'm going to make money. And if it doesn't, there might be probability that if I don't break even, I'm going to lose money. So the fundamental analysts, they are not focused on, that's fundamental traders rather, they are not focused on any technical analysis or sentimental or whatever. They are just focused on the news. So guys, that's just the basic thing for fundamental analysis. Now, coming to technical analysis. Now, technical analysis, automatically, this is where I find myself. Fine. Yeah. So now when we are talking about technical analysis, basically, this is the form of trading whereby you focus on the chart. You understand? You focus on price action, you focus on market structure trends to determine what you are going to do in the Forex market. You understand? Like, these are the guys that focuses on the technical aspect of the Forex market. So now we don't really care about the news, we don't really care about what Donald Trump is going to say, though there are times whereby we are being cautious of some certain news. But basically, the pattern of trading as a technical analyst, as a technical trader, is to just focus on your price, on your charts, on your trends, on candlesticks and the technical aspect. There is always a popular saying or a popular belief that market is a repetition of history. So basically, what has happened before, previously, probably a pattern that has been resurfacing in the Forex market, I believe once I see that pattern again, it is going to happen. So what I mean is, for instance, if I know that, okay, if the market is doing something like this, when it gets to this zone, it will come down. So why not, since this has been happening over time, since I've seen this kind of pattern over time, because I'm a technical analyst, then I expect that when something like this comes up, then I'm expecting price to come here and reverse. And this is where the terms like support and resistance, trend lines, other blocks, supply and demand, and all of these terms, this is how we get to discover them, because we are technical traders, we are technical analysts, and then we focused on most of these things, to before we place our trades, before we take any trade in the market, we focus on price. We look at particularly what the market is doing at that point in time. So since we believe that markets repeats pattern, that's technical traders, we believe that whatever happened in the market before, it's going to repeat itself. So this is how we trade. That is why we can trade our trend lines, we can trade our market trends. And as technical traders, there are some things that you have to focus on, which is very important, which I'll be highlighting here. Though we won't be discussing them while you'll be taking them one by one in some other modules, because these are some of the things we combine together to form our trading conferences. So you have to understand what we call, trends, which can be also known as market structure. Guys, I'm sorry about the break. Okay, so then the trends now, these are some of the things that we have to focus on as technical analysis traders, as technical analysts, as traders that trade price action. We have to know what is trends. We have the support and we have the price action. Basically, we have the chart patterns. and we have the candlestick patterns. It's basically a lot more, a lot more. So basically, these are some of the things. This is what as technical traders, as technical analysts. This is basically what we are focused on more. So we are focused on all these things. Then we take them one after the other. So when I understand trends, market structure, support and resistance, price action, chart patterns, then I know automatically I can apply the stuffs as a technical trader rather. And once I've seen what I want, I can place my trade. So I'm not focusing on the news. I'm not focusing on being a sentimental trader and the likes of that. And also it is important that you know that there are some there are some technical traders that also trade indicators. Indicators are kind of they are a settings of let me use the word like some kind of algorithms and volumes that are created. They are called customs indicators. I don't know if you guys might have heard of the word moving averages, MACD, the RSI, the likes of that. So some traders believe that combining these indicators together, they can also, you understand, use it as a technical trader to trade. So they won't really focus on, probably this candlestick pattern. So if I see, they might just be focused on, okay, if the moving average and the RSI cross, I will buy, I'll sell, stuff like that. So there are traders that focuses on indicators also. But basically, as technical traders, we focus more on the market analysis, on the previous behavior of the market, and then applying it over and over. So if I discover that this chart pattern called the double top, for example, now works, okay, I'll be looking for it over and over. Anytime I'm seeing something forming like this, okay, I know that this is about to form a double top, and I'll say, yeah, and if I see something like a double bottom, stuff like that. So basically, this is just what, excuse me, this is basically just, okay, yes, I'll just leave this stuff. This is basically what technical analysis is all about. It is the trading of combination of all this, the technical stuff like the trends and all of that to form our own bias. And then let's talk about the sentimental analysis, guys. The sentimental analysis. Okay, before we continue, I hope you guys, I want us to understand that that there are guys, there are people, or sorry, let me not use the word. There are firms and there are systems, that moves the forex market, and these guys are normally known as the big boys. These are the big boys in the forex market. Big boys like the central banks, the spectators, the guys is men like Donald Trump that push billions, that invest billions of dollars into the forex market. So sentimental analysis is just you knowing what the big boys are doing in the market, and then you also doing the same thing. So for example, now if Donald Trump is thinking of being bullish on GBP USD, for example, now you as a retail trader, you would want to do the same thing. You understand? Because if you are not careful, if you go against the big boys in the market, then the account is going to definitely get blown or something, or you just end up losing your money. So sentimental analysis is you just following what the big boys are doing. But of course, you might not just base your trading decisions on just what Donald Trump is saying. So for me now, most times I combine my technical analysis, I might add a little bit of sentimental and fundamental. I'll be careful of some days whereby there are some high impact news and stuff like that. And for some people, they just believe, if Donald Trump is buying, I'm buying. You understand? If these big boys, like the men that control the markets, if they are buying, I'm buying. And how do you know how these guys are buying? Most times it's by following them on their social media pages, like their Twitter accounts, Instagram accounts. But majorly, most of all this stuff is always on their Twitter accounts that Donald Trump might just post now, okay, bullish I'm not saying you should go and follow Donald Trump and be looking for him his tweets, you understand? But I'm just giving an example now. Okay, since you know that this guy might pump billions and is going to move the market. So why not? If Donald Trump is bullish, then I'm bullish. But also this with the use of technical analysis through price actions, through our support and resistance, we tend to predict where the price is going, and then we can do what the big boys in the market are doing because we don't want to trade against them. I don't know if you are getting the point. So, guys, this is just basically it about sentimental analysis, technical analysis, and then fundamental analysis. So, I know many of you might be asking these questions now that how do I know the one or okay, so guys, to answer your question, first of all, you have to understand your personality for you to know what suits you best. And about the question of which of them is the best, I can't tell you technical analysis is the best, sentimental analysis is the best, or fundamental analysis. The most important thing is whichever you are using, you are making money. So, in as much as you are making money and I'm making money, then why not? If the technical analysis is making me money, then I stick to it. If sentimental is making you money, do your thing. If fundamental analysis is making you cash, then why not stick to it? So basically, guys, this is just it's bold. If you would ask me which I come, then I can tell you, okay, as a technical analyst trader or as a technical analyst, I recommend you trade the technical patterns, but then add combinations of the fundamentals. Be careful about some kind of news, and then you can add a bit of sentimental analysis, guys. So this is just it about the forex analysis. So we'll be going into each of these topics detailed by detail. This is just a briefing. And our next and our consequence and older English. As we are going further in the other modules, you guys are going to be understanding deeply how to trade fundamental analysis. What do I need to look out for? What do I not need to look out for? And then also the technical analysis. How can I do this? How can I manage my risk? And the like of that. So, guys, we are done for today, guys. Thank you for coming up. Have a